Morning. We're sitting here enjoying our coffees this morning. I had a thought that popped into my head this morning. It made me giggle. Giggle, giggle, wiggle, wiggle. Uh, you know my backstory. I'm in mental health therapy. I'm not seeing anybody right now, but so I've had a lot of analyzation done on my problems, complex PTSD and PTSD, on 13 other things. Uh, and a flashback happened. I had completely forgot about yesterday or this morning or whatever. Uh, when I was in a second or third grade, there were some issues going on then. Of course, by then there was nothing going on in my life that's prevalent to now, with mental health therapy or anything like that. And the issues were apparently, I was smart enough to stay in the same classes that I was in. I think it was a third grade, because I was held back in the third grade, and it's a really ironic, silly story of why they did. Uh, I wasn't as social as the rest of the group, and they pulled me out of PE in the middle of playing, a third grader now, out of PE, and quickly asked me if I'd like to stay in the third grade again. Would you like to stay in the third grade? Wouldn't you? You have a whole bunch of new friends and all that kind of stuff, and really talk nice to you. Well, I wanted to get back to PE. I mean, obviously, we were in the middle of playing kickball. I mean, I was really good at kickball. And when I was in the third grade, I had all blue ribbons. All blue ribbons. Well, I had one red ribbon. That girl was really, really fast. I'm just saying, she was really, really fast. But anyway, so in order to get back to PE, my brain said, say whatever it is that I need to say in order to get back to what I want to do. And so anyway, they they kept me back, and during the process, they had me evaluated with a mental health specialist with children. And back then, in the mid '80s, you can imagine the level of sophistication when it comes to mental health therapy, mental health injuries, mental health analyzation, self or by others. We've learned quite a bit. I certainly have. I had to do a lot of my own research without getting carried away into it. I had to be real and see my life from a third party perspective. But get to the point. They gave me a test. This mental health therapist gave me a test, and at the end of it, excuse me, let me back up. She gave me the test, and she says, okay, well, we're going to take this, and we're going to take this funny test. I go, what's a funny test? It's going to see if you're crazy or not. Okay. So we took the test. It was about an hour long or whatever it was. Uh, and when I got done, we went back and sat down with her, and the only thing that they would tell me, this mental health therapist, the only thing that she would tell me was, "You passed." Uh, huh? That's all they told me in the third grade. Congratulations, this is proof you need to stay in the third grade. You passed an evaluation to see if you were crazy in the third grade. I'm just going to say, therapy's come a long way. Give it a shot, okay?